Good morning, guys. It's Friday. That means it's prayer breakfast. Let's go to church and get the bus. All right, before I forget, everybody, I have a cameraman today, so I'm not like driving with my hand held out. Say hey, Nathan.
Hi.
That's my son, Nathan. He is in our youth group now. Our youth group goes from 6th to 12th. And so Nathan's a 6th grader. It's a lot of fun having him around, especially because he can be my cameraman. That's not their main reason, but it's been a different kind of year just having him in the youth group. Just kind of makes things feel different. I really enjoy it. But anyway, today is prayer breakfast today, which means that we are heading to get the church bus. We're going to take the church bus to Dunkin' Donuts, and then from Dunkin' Donuts we are going to have a devotion. We're going to pick up kids. We're going to take them to school. All right, let's go. Hopefully all that will work. See you in a bit. I've been staring at the edge of the water. I don't know about the water. The water has songs for me. How many of you have ever played disc golf before? Okay, come here. What's a mando in disc golf? Yeah, it's a mandatory. You have to go that direction. And so it says you can't go the shortcut way, you have to go the long way around. And the same is true with God. He says there's a right way that we're supposed to take. Well, another prayer breakfast. Another fun group of singing people. Now we got to see if the bus will crank. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of last week. All right, bye. All right, so I got the kids to school and the bus didn't break down, which I consider a positive thing. I am now up in our sanctuary. I spent the morning doing sermon notes and announcement slides, and I've got to put those in our ProPresenter computer up here. And actually, let me be honest, I stopped right here to do the video because, man, the lighting's pretty good. Like, we got these cool stained glass windows. See stained glass? Yeah. And then when, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, it just gave me a nice rosy glow. I like looking at myself. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, trying to check out the beard. It's coming in, it's trying real hard. Sad thing about it is that it's coming in kind of gray. I'll get some Just For Me and just paint my face. I'm just gonna go like a kid dressing like a hobo until it finally grows all the way in. Okay, that got weird. So at our church, starting at 4 years old, kids come to the sanctuary for the first part of the service, and then they go out for kids worship. And then once they're out for kids worship, we split them into two groups. There's a younger group and an older group. One of the things that we do here is that for the older group of kids, one Sunday a month, the last Sunday of the month, they stick around in the sanctuary with their families. Now, the reason for this is we want them to worship with their families. We want them to get a chance to be with their family and see kind of how big church works, but also just because we believe that worshiping with your family is important. And so one Sunday a month, they stick around in the sanctuary. Now, what we started doing for the past couple of years is to create a packet for them. It's basically a activity sheet. It's got some coloring sheets. It's got their own version of the sermon notes. It's a little bit bigger. They all have a word find from the Bible passage. One of the great things about Logos Bible software is that it automatically makes word finds for you. So there's a word find from the package. There's some coloring sheets. Sometimes there's some activities that go along with the lesson. Sometimes there's not. And it's just a way for them to have their own way to interact with the sermon. We pass them out. We actually put them down front. Kids come and get them. There's a sheet and some crayons and a clipboard. And they turn back the crayons and the clipboard and back in the front. And so it's a lot of fun, cool way that things that we do. So I'm going to make that packet now. All right, so I have moved into the fellowship hall. I need some table space and out of my cramped little office to start going through the stuff that we have for MakerFest. Yay, big thinker boxes. This comes from a group. I'm hoping it's gonna work. It's the first time we've done one of their big events like this. Last year we planned it all ourselves. We did Pokemon and that was the theme, and we have a local guy that does like a science show that kind of talks about Pokemon. He also shared the gospel. It was really amazing, the show that he did. This year we're going to do something a little different. It's going to be more station oriented. You can follow the website and kind of see what's going on, but you get a lot of cool stuff if you're willing to pay the money. This is the box that I have to go through. I have to sort through and figure out all the different pieces and the parts and make sure I have the parts that work together. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Taking notes, see what I still need to order. Different pens. These are my Varsity. This is the Pilot Varsity. If you want to get into fountain pens, start with these, although these are a little fat. You gotta like a fat pen. But if you like a fat pen, grab you a Pilot Varsity pack. These are disposable fountain pens. They're pretty cheap. And so I'm gonna use those because I like fountain pens. Now I'm gonna get into finding this stuff.
Look, it's Tinker. Hello, I'm a harvest mouse? No, Tinker is some kind of a mouse. A maker mouse? A tinker mouse? I don't know what he is. Tinker is maybe he is a harvest mouse.
I figured it's about time to talk about this. This is Sundrop. Drinking Sundrop. Down home taste that fills you up. Actually, this is Diet Sundrop, which is what I drink these days. Sundrop, if you don't know Sundrop, the best way I can think of to explain it is this. If you take a Mountain Dew or a Mellow Yellow and you mix it with that kind of hard bite that Coke has, that's what Sundrop is. It's not soft or smooth. It's got kind of the bite of a Coke, but it's, you know, saying the flavor of something like a Mountain Dew. So it's light years better than Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow. I drink mostly diet drinks now, so now I drink nothing but Diet Sundrop. When I first started drinking Diet Sundrop, I really thought it kind of tasted like turpentine, but now I've kind of gotten used to it. It's got a lot of caffeine in it. It's kind of what, you know, it's my vice. It's one of the many, actually, but it is my vice. So this is Diet Sundrop. If you see it, you know, saying throw a shout out, Diet Sundrop, whatever. One of the things I want to do today is spend some time writing letters to some students. We don't get a whole lot of handwritten mail anymore, and so I think they kind of stand out. I like to send just notes of encouragement to students, let them know I'm thinking about them and praying for them. Some of these will be to people who have missed a few weeks, and some of them are just people who need some prayer. So I'm just going to write that down, let them know. This is the card that I use. This is the name of our youth group, Catalyst. And I got tired of writing all the same info over and over and over again, so I just printed on the top there, this is what we do, or kind of all the different ways you can get in touch with us and get in touch with me. And that way it's already in the card. I don't have to worry about it. It just kind of prints up and they get it. And I get to write a handwritten note at the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my little Varsity pens. These are the little different color ones that I talked about earlier. I mean, because why use one color pen when you can have a whole pack and agonize over who gets what color and make this activity last even longer? My camera slid down and I'm stuck way down here, but I don't want to get up and fix it because really all I gotta say is thanks again for watching. Thanks for checking this stuff out. If you like what you're doing, subscribe, tell your friends about it, kind of youth pastor friends that want to see kind of what we do as a day. Be sure to show them what we've got going on. But other than that, I will see you on Monday. Bye. Rise up. I've been singing Hamilton all day long.